Good morning and welcome to a new program called The X Factor. Yes, The X Factor. And the X is definitely for Xolani, yes. And the factor, no, the factor comes from the people factor. The people factor strategy of SABPP. So, yes, I wish to be talking to you at least once a fortnight, or some instances once a month, and just give you some updates on what is going on in our life as HR professionals, as the HR body of HR SABPP. So what is going to happen is that I will just go through the previous period, and I'll talk about any updates. I will tell you about my worries. I'll tell you about my dreams. I'll tell you about my vision, and I will answer to any questions that you may have raised. And from there, we will take it forward. So the idea, ladies and gentlemen, is to make sure that together, me and you, yes, and you, yes, me and you will take the HR profession forward. So that's in essence what is this all about, and I undertake that this will never be more than 5 minutes at a go. So for today, I just thought we should talk about very difficult matters that are happening in our space. The COVID-19 obviously has been talked about over and over, but the truth of the matter is no company has been spared. No individual has been spared. Whether you are a millionaire, probably there's been some decimating of a little bit of that millions. Whether you were a big company like the Edcons that are almost like folding. Whether we're SABPP, we were also affected. And whether you're an HR director sitting in whichever company that you are, there has been some effect. So the question here is not to say, do we spend time mourning and complaining and saying things could have been better, or do we find a way of making sure that we take this thing forward? And this is what I'm proposing today. From an SABPP point of view, we lost over 60% of our staff. We are now a team of 9. But we are not moved. Yes, we have had a deep patch, but we are going to rise again. Oh, we are rising again. So for me, this week, I am simply saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have 9 staff members. I have hundreds of people who are members of different committees, from national committees and provincial committees. I have volunteers, including you probably, who are willing to do things for SABPP, for the profession. The profession is bigger than Xolani. While, yes, the program is the X factor, but we need to acknowledge things that are beyond us, and that's the profession. The profession and SABPP is bigger than me. I might let you down, but you have a responsibility of picking me up. You might be down and out. I have a responsibility as a brother's keeper to ensure that I help you also go over this. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to be clear with all of you to say, yes, we wrote a letter some time ago to all of you and told you how bad the situation was. But I want to come back today and tell you that the situation has drastically improved. We are going to get over this. There's a recovery plan that we're taking as a SABPP to ensure that not only the institution, that the institution does not die, but also the profession is protected, is bulletproof. So what I'm saying to you today, ladies and gentlemen, is to say we were very lucky that one big data who owed us a couple of millions paid, and we managed to breathe a little bit, and all I'm saying is now our costs are maintained, are managed. We have low people costs. We are managing all these other costs. We are trying to rationalize, and I can tell you, if you are looking for a space to as an office space, why don't you talk to us? We have a big office that we can share reasonably with you, so that you help us reduce our costs. So, ladies and gentlemen, for today, as I end, I need just to emphasize this. The worst is over. The recovery plan is working. There are other things that might be happening, and trust me, they have nothing to do with our recovery. And I can tell you, I'm going to be addressing a number of issues in this platform. For today, I just wanted to ensure that I emphasize that the worst is over and we are recovering. I see this SABPP going for another 38 years. I see this SABPP going for over 100 years, and I can prophesy on that. It's called a vision, because I can see that the groundwork is already done. So next week or next time, join me as I speak to one of our groups, and that is the LQA providers. A lot has happened via the QCTO and SA and the SAQA, and I will give you an update next week. But for now, your SABPP is alive and well. Number two, you can still continue supporting SABPP. And you know what kind of support I'm looking for? I'm looking for you to attend our events. And when you attend our events, you grow, and SABPP financially grow. I want you to pay your renewal. I want you to pay for anything that you owe SABPP, so that SABPP does not only look at the money from a glass that is on debtors, yet we have given the service. So we are continuing, and the X Factor is here to stay. Until next time, take care of yourself, and God bless you.